So hey guys, and welcome back for more Dragon Age Origins with me, Supernautus. Here we are, back once more, and we have to gain the aid of one more group of people, the Dwarves. We have to travel underground and see if they will help us, although they have got some problems of their own. As have we, though. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay. Yes, we know the Dragon Age servers are unavailable. I think they've been unavailable for quite a while. So we will continue. We didn't quite get the support from the Circle of Magi as we hoped, because unfortunately they all died. But we did kill everybody instead. I don't know how much that helps, really. I'm not too sure. But what I do know is that we are about to venture... Actually, hang on. Before we go out into the world, let's just see what quests I've got that I still need to do. Obviously gain Orzamar's aid. We could be looking for notes in this tower. Well, while we're in the tower, maybe we can... Is there anything we can do with this information? I wonder. Is there anywhere we can go where we can fix anything? I don't think there is, to be honest, but we're going to take a quick look.
Come on, you've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Yeah, you should definitely rescue them from the tower. See, there's still all this stuff that's shocking people. And that's all the stuff that I'm a little concerned about. I don't know how to deal with it anyway. So actually, I would have to find his notes. I can't really be bothered doing that right now. I don't know if we can do anything in the library. I don't think we can. I have to admit to not being 100% sure how we fix this. How we stop that. So for now, let's not worry too much about this. In the Brazilian forest, we could find some Tevinter items. In Denerim, we have some other missions to finish. We were still looking for this Rexel guy. And we were looking for his sextant. I've acquired a small painted box requested by the Friends of Red Jenny. I should probably go to Denerim and turn that in then. So that's what we'll do. We'll turn in some of the quests that we've got that we can turn in. And hopefully with that we'll level ourselves up a bit too. It doesn't hurt to do so. Okay, so back to Denerim for now. And it looks like we'll be seeing some kind of cutscene with demonic creatures.
You're awake. Did you...
It's only a dream though.
It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us. What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
Someone going to attack us at our camp? I hope not. Yep, they have. Luckily we've got like our whole group here. Got plenty of people to deal with them. Now what was all that about?
Once said, we can sense them, and they can sense us.
Looks like
We'd
it.
best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Maybe.
How unnerving.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will send them. It'll be more difficult to sleep here now, she says. You're not kidding, are you? Well, let's get on with our journey. Okay, so who do I want in my party?
Indeed.
I wanted Morrigan,
Yes.
Alistair, and our dog. That's what I wanted. That was the party I wanted before, but I felt like the party I went with after that was probably a little bit better. I'm not sure, you know, they're saying, oh, we have to make camp elsewhere, but their camp seems to be right next to wherever they are, so... Right, we've got a quest to turn in here. Also, I'm not too sure why. Oh, we had something to turn in here too, probably.
Those stung with 100 arrows.
There we go. Whatever that was, we did it. Oh. He's found a friend.
Puppy!
It's not really a puppy. Hmm. Put him back where he belongs. What are you doing? The dog apparently wants to steal a child. I don't think we can allow that.
Dwarven crafts.
Dwarven crafts. Just what we need. It's this door that we have to go through. And we got some coins. That was all we really came here for. We can level up our little friend. So we will. Obviously, we want to give him as many dog skills as possible. Yes, this is dog. Okay. So that is that quest cleared. We haven't got anybody from any of these quests yet. Find the remaining deserters. I don't think we did that. I think we've only found 2 of them. Yeah, we only found 2 of the people so far, so we need to find the 3rd. Keep an eye out for love letters. We need 12 of those. Toxin extracts. I don't think I've got enough of those. Find 5 scrolls of Bannister and return them. We haven't quite found 5 yet. And at the Chantry, you can disrupt the plans of Loghain. Is that mission here or is it elsewhere? Well, anyway, it looks like that's all we can do in this area at the moment. So we'll move on. From Denerim. I've lost where I'm going. Yeah, I'm over here. Because that apparently is not where I need to go. Right now. No, I want the world map, thanks. Seems to be suggesting the mission I want is here. Or is that just where I am right now? We're not allowed in the alienage at the moment. No. Okay. There's nothing we can do there right now. That's Flemeth's hut near Ostagar. A dragon's lair. It's Redcliffe. Did we? Yeah, we did do that. So we have to go to the Frostback Mountains, but I think first we have to head to Silcher's Pass. I'll probably be attacked on the way. Not much I can do about that. Well, apart from win the fight, obviously. Well, there's other people there too. I see an ogre that needs to fall. There we go. That helps. That saves these people, hopefully. There we go. I've got some knights' corpses with elf root on them. Oh, I can't take those boots. That's a shame. I need to empty my inventory. I can't take that. But I can take that because obviously I've got room for more. Right, carry on. There we go, we finally reached where we were going. I don't even know if we really needed to be here, to be honest. But here's Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden.
Probably not,
That's
no.
part of my problem, isn't it?
Mule got spooked by a wisp.
And ran off into the...
You're asking me to find your mule.
I sent my elf to do that. I mean, I sent my helper, Taran. Nice fellow, that, Taran.
Oh, aye.
Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Yeah.
A Grey Warden?
Yes, I'm a Grey Warden. What are you wanting?
Impressive, isn't it? My word. I don't normally take this route, but with the war,
He was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather.
In the mountain. Sadly, I've had neither.
Shame. What do you want?
This trip has been one miserable disaster after another.
What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought from Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. I can't even get to it now, but perhaps you could. Maybe you'd, take it off my hands?
It's a downloadable content thing.
The catch? Yeah, the catch is...
The golem didn't come with the rod, it's down a village down south.
Even if I could get down there, which I can't...
It's been overrun by Darkspawn, and we can't do it anyway, because it is downloadable content that we don't have. I did have it before, I think, but for some reason I can't get hold of it now. For some reason the game doesn't seem to want to allow you to take any of it anymore. Okay, there's nothing to do here. What was the point of that? I think I know what the point of that was, but... Right, we're going to the Frostback Mountains. That's what I intended to do in the first place. So that we can gain the assistance of the Dwarves. But we have to fight again. Here we go, more Darkspawn here. That one's down. What we don't need is if some more come running towards us, that probably means they've killed everyone else. Okay, we're done. Did any of them survive? A couple. It looks like as long as we've got some of what... Thanks, guys. They're fighting for us. See, the assistance we asked for has already come in handy. But now here we go. It's the third and final group that we need to try and get assistance from. We need to move through the Frostback Mountains. At which point we will get what we need. Now what's this? Bounty hunters. That one's down. Just more fodder for us to fight, really. I feel like I'm going to go into my inventory and just see what I've got that I don't need. I thought I got rid of a lot of stuff anyway. Okay, hang on. That's a 13. That is as well, but it's the same thing, and I'm holding that for Sten. So that one's obviously slightly better of the two. If I compare that to my offhand weapon, okay, that's quite a bit more. I think I might have to swap that. Right, so now I get those bows out. None of us are using them, so there's no point having it. Same as those. Also, those gauntlets aren't great, but they might be okay for a mage. And she has no gauntlets. Yeah, so get rid of them. Alistair. The armour is better, but it doesn't give him the health regeneration that the Armour of Diligence does. It will also fatigue him quite a bit. So not for him. Are those robes better than the ones she's got? Nope. Get rid. What about the cowls? That gives her 5 mental resistance. This gives her 12 defense. And that one gives her the same as what she's already got. I feel like that might be a better option. So we'll pop that on her. And what about this war harness? Is this any better? Yeah, I think we'll give him that one instead. What about that? He can have that as well. Get rid of those. Okay, so we also have accessories to look at. That gives more of that, but really, nah. Nope. Nope. That would give me electricity resistance that I don't really need right now. That, no, I don't need that. That boosts defense instead of attack. Get rid of that, that's just a basic silver ring. She has things, the question is... Okay, give that to the other one. Okay, get rid of those. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, I think. That should get us through, allow us to hold some stuff. Oh, I wonder if the staff that I was looking at there is better than the one she had. No, it isn't. Get rid of that as well. Right, we're ready. Oh, except I didn't level up. Oh, I can get a specialization point. If I want. That gives me more willpower and cunning. Let's do that one. I think I've got enough dexterity for now. I will boost my cunning slightly. I feel like upgrading my combat training is probably not the worst idea in the world. What do we have here? Feign Death. I can upgrade my stealth that I don't really use. I don't really need to use any of the bard related stuff. It just seemed like it gave me a little bit of a boost there, was really all. I'm kind of looking for passive skills that work, to be honest. Yeah, let's make ourselves a dual weapon expert. That makes sense. That makes sense. And let's keep moving. These idiots really had nothing to offer. At all. Who are these?
You heard about the... Best be careful.
Yeah, they're not talking to us. We've got some dwarves here. Surface dwarves.
What will happen to us?
Tornas the Deserter. Hey, guess what? That's that guy. I'm here on behalf of the irregulars. Here you stole supplies. Okay, more fights. Your guys are just gonna have to all die like you, aren't they? All these shady thugs hanging around. We'll just have all that. I think that should be that quest completed now, actually. Another surface dwarf.
Down there. I hear there's fighting in the streets.
Fighting in the streets. Well, we'll have to go and find out, won't
What
we?
did your uncle say? Is he doing what you say?
So he's a surface dwarf, but obviously his sister is not.
They have to open the gate. My suppliers will think I cheated them. Stop looking
Yeah.
at me, mongrel.
They can't get through the gate.
Oh, you
Aaron.
wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well
Well,
armed
Aaron.
as a lowly merchant.
Yeah.
Someone has to.
You
Trade
live on the
without
surface
waiting
and you
to dry up.
trade.
We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the assembled since we turned our back on the stone. But
They still use the goods they bring.
by the time my children are grown.
Probably not.
Twice a year.
And they restock
I'd
twice a
find
year.
trade stall on
But now they
the
can't get
side.
in.
I see enough. It's very closed in.
Right now, because everything
Grandmother
seems
said
to be
I've
locked
lost
up.
my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck.
I should go. But thanks for stopping to talk to me. What do we have here? More surface dwarves. Nobody we can really talk to. Well, we could try and talk to... Oh, he's found something. No, he's found nothing. Hey, did you find anything interesting? No.
If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of
She was not born a shape changer.
Chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when
They
we
steal
strike,
people to eat them.
dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
A most amusing legend, she says. Is that amusing to somebody? I don't know. That's just a legend.
Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
No, nothing specific. I don't think that's really important. Probably more of the personal questions is what we should be asking. To gain their trust. Oh, actually, there's another way to clear out my inventory of stuff I don't need. We've got all of these gift items. I reckon a gold bar
Thank you. That's...
to Alistair. She'd like a black grimoire.
What? You found Flemeth's
Oh.
grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the main
Yes.
tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you.
I found it on my own.
Fortunate that you have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Oh, okay.
Secret.
What do you hope to find?
My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her.
Oh.
I do not intend to squander
He needs
this
to learn more
opportunity
about
to
her.
learn more than Flemeth wished me to know.
Yeah.
This should be interesting.
I'm not sure I should have given her that. Oh, but... Yeah, oh no, Alistair approved because of the gift I gave him before. Right, we've got more gifts to give people.
Oh, thank you. That's very...
I'm not sure I wanted to...
Interesting.
This book.
Interesting.
You can have that.
thank you. That's...
Give him a beef bone, not that it matters, I don't have to give him gifts, really.
No, bad.
A terrible...
She doesn't want gloves. I can't give him gloves either.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
It is, isn't it?
A fine gift. You...
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
They're not interested that much in my gifts for them. We've got more Drake scales. So we could go back and get more Drake armor if we wanted. But right now, I'm going to go and see what's happening up here.
This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings.
You're not allowed in.
Entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed
You're
messenger.
under...
I don't care if you're the king's wiper.
The king's wiper, hey?
Until our throne is settled.
I've urgent need to talk to your king.
If I don't get in, no one should.
Oh, I should get in.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons.
Right,
The
so now we
assembly
have
has gone
to...
through a dozen votes
That's right, we have to
on
decide who the
successor.
king is going to be.
If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of
They
King
are.
Logain.
Well,
King
that is
Logain.
the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Yes.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner?
Yep.
In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
No.
What?
He did.
Lies
He
and
killed the Grey
slander.
Wardens.
King Logain
He let
will
everyone
not
else die.
suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Are you?
Kill each other as you will, but take your son.
Danger
I don't particularly want to fight anybody just now, but if I have to, then okay. Oh, he's dealing with him. Any left? Oh, apparently there's one more that we didn't get. Well, that's dealt with now. He didn't even have much on him for a king's messenger, did he? You're not supposed to shoot the messenger, but he attacked me. I didn't get any chance to change anything there, did I?
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched?
Is he a
You are
human?
free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Well, maybe I can give some help in order to get some help.
A
You
drop
see?
follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. Fair journeys, Warden.
Okay.
Those statues of dwarven paragons, if I remember right.
Now
Statues of dwarven paragons.
if you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Show some pity for
I think we just got the same codex over and over again.
paragons.
I think that's all we got. I don't know why I keep going up to them all, I'm not sure. Oh, well, there we go.
Do you really know what's going on here?
Do I know what's going on here? Oh, yes.
I really wonder how much of it you understand.
Absolutely. I know exactly what's going on here. Obviously not. Instead, we have to come in and see what assistance we can render. If I remember rightly, that involves travelling to the deep
It is the
roads.
assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or as now, when someone tries using the assembly to pull a coup. Who's
Yeah.
to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper
Basically,
Harold
they're all
was the only one by his side?
battling among themselves.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers.
So if the king doesn't get a chance to actually select his successor, then what happens?
Not
This.
speak that way about the man who should be king!
Well, he's not going to be king, is he? He most definitely is not going to be king. Because he's dead. In case you wondered. So I don't know who that was.
I'll have him in the lead. Vieta, surfacer.
Yeah.
I hate to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Sure.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king.
I have no king to hear.
You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over
sand.
Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
No, absolutely.
They've caged
Sounds
themselves
like they're the ones
for
to talk to,
fear
though.
of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord.
Get ya.
Balin speaks
Got
to
ya.
his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the
So I have to
assembly.
speak to him.
Lord Harrowmont speaks to Dulin Verender from his estate.
Okay.
Yes,
I should go then. I should go and speak to each of these people.
Where did they put all the rock, I wonder?
Oh, I don't know. I can't see any rocks anywhere here. Armorer.
And
So here we have somebody we can gain a quest from.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors?
No.
I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Exactly, they don't.
My name is
Who are you?
Rita, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
It's probably the other one. What happened to him?
5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud.
Yeah, we'll have to go down there eventually.
Separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Would you like me to look for him?
There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
Well, that's what we do.
So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Yeah, when I get a chance to go there,
As soon as you
I'll look for him. Because, you know, it can't hurt. We got here some weapons.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here.
Calm people down.
Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Cool.
Not
Why
your
do you have an
business,
allegiance
but I
to
see where
Balin?
the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Okay. Let me see what you have in your store. Let's see what you'll buy off me first of all. I want to keep those for now. I'm going to sell all these. Although I feel like maybe I shouldn't have sold some of them. There's stuff here that I'm never likely to use. What's the Tome of the Mortal Vessel? You can spend it on extra attribute points, like only one or whatever. Those Dalish gloves can go, because apparently nobody wants them. And blank vellum's of no use to me. Or wolf pelts. I think we got everything we need there. The only question would be... See, that's better than my offhand dagger. Oh, and then again, the critical chance on my offhand dagger that I've got now is actually a lot better. Compare the dwarven longsword to that. It's better, but I need more strength. I don't need any of that. Armor's next. Most of this is leather armor. Ooh. No, mine seems to be as good as that. There are some extra things it might do, but Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
Thank you.
Ah, it's a great pleasure to meet a fellow.
Well, I don't know if I would agree with that.
Of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
And do you think that that's going to go over very well?
Earth, we hear no end of this chant.
Yeah.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister.
Good sister.
I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Do you think that's likely?
The Shaperate controls changes in Orzamar's structure and society.
The
I
Shaperate?
need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Yeah, and...
Oh,
do you want me to talk to him?
You'd say that.
Oh, you hoped
I
I'd say that?
The Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you. Oh, please.
Of course
let
he
me know
would.
as soon as you've heard it.
Sure, I'll let you know. Not that I think it's likely to happen. Dust Town? Well, we might go there in a minute, but right now... Tapster's Tavern? Right now what I need to do is find who I need to speak to get some aid. There we go, we've got a carving there.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to.
This would never have happened when Endrin was alive. As it turns out, he isn't anymore. Is that Endrin's son?
What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end,
Quite frustrating. I've just realised the timer on my stream is not actually running. I have absolutely no idea how long I'm going to be here for.
Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
I think it's probably been about an hour, maybe? Don't even think that's right. Do you know about Harrowmont?
Our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust.
Alright.
Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him as
They asked
the
Assembly to endorse
Harrowmont.
Harrowmont. People are at each other's throats.
King Endrin is dead, and the Assembly can't decide who takes the throne, Lord Harrowmont or that monster Balin.
Okay. Why'd you hate Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
I see. Harrowmont qualified?
Skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less.
I see. I should go. I should go for now. Import shop. Looks like everything's locked.
I miss Lord Endrin. He was a good man.
So Endrin was a good man.
Paragon Branca will never return.
Nug Wrangler.
Common nugs. I've gone and lost. No way I'm going back to that supplier.
He's got to go to Dust Town to buy nugs. I guess if I see them, I'll send them his way.
Only need one to turn this around.
So I need to find him a nug.
Do you have a moment?
I do have a moment.
Not from around here.
That's very astute of you.
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Yeah.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan.
Well, there's no point trying now.
I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask them?
Wonderful. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperiums for Ticum Kadal.
I mean, I can ask.
And it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known
of
to
every family?
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Right. Yeah, okay. I'll, yeah. I can tell you that I will
Greetings and
look at it.
welcome to
Oh,
Gary
luxury
Johnson.
good shop.
There are a lot of you, and I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
I have no idea.
Right. Yeah, I have some
Lurium enhanced items. So he's got more weapons that we could have if we want. I still don't think there's anything going to be better than what I have right now. No, I don't think there is. I mean, that might be quite a good one, but look how much it costs. I don't even have enough for that. That'll obviously, in fact, it's not even that great, to be honest. As a dagger, it's got a lot of boosts, but it costs an awful lot of money for something that really isn't going to be any use to me. It has got dragon bone armor there, though. Right, so where do I need to go to speak to these people? Speak to the Lords of the Assembly. Well, Diamond Quarter. So that's where we're going. I guess. We need to speak to both of the people. And their, you know, advisors or whatever to decide who we should be speaking to should I say, to help decide who should be. Can't go in there. Orzammar Crier. Okay, Haramont's estate. Let's try in here. I'll just pass the butler. I don't need to speak to the butler. Dulin.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender.
He's Dulin.
Second to Lord Haramont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Well, I'd like to speak with Lord Haramont.
Would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Haramont.
Well, I'm not a spy. I'm just wanting to help.
So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Haramont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
And how will I do that?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today.
The proving?
Take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Haramont's best fighters into stepping down.
You'd like me to enter the proving in his name?
Loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Haramont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to start picking sides yet.
To wait until there's a winner. If you change your mind, let me know.
I have to find out about everybody before I decide what I'm going to do. If I just go out and say yes. I guess we probably have to go and visit the assembly chamber, because going to his estate isn't the smartest idea. Doing a mission for somebody that pretty much sets out our stall right at the beginning isn't such a great idea. There we go. Pick that up. Balin.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king?
This is the royal palace. I don't think this is where I need to go, to be honest, but I'm still going to come in, take a look around. Because, well, there's nobody here really, actually. This is a palace, but obviously there's nobody on the throne right now. But we'll have a quick look at the throne of Orzammar. We can open the doors and look around if we want as well. There's not really much we can do right now. Oh, a glass phylactery. That would be another one of those creatures, and I'm pretty sure we could defeat it. I just can't be bothered doing it right now. A good time to take stuff because there's nobody here to stop us. No, we've got some tunneling thieves. And now he dies. Yeah, they definitely went to the wrong place.
By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
I guess so too, but at least we dealt with it for you. And I've been stealing stuff out of here. I couldn't allow them to be stealing other stuff when I'm trying to take things.
Are you daft?
Okay, so I can't go in there right now. This is where the palace is. I'll come into things at some point later on, but not yet. Okay, yeah, that's the royal palace. Another one of the places we'll need to visit down here. There's a lot that needs to be done here for this. This is the assembly chamber. And this is Vartag.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order.
Thank you.
Bartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
Well, I need aid against the Blight.
I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries.
Mm-hmm.
Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking.
Exactly.
Right now. My prince is the rightful
Some
king.
way for me to help.
A disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrimont. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
The trouble is, obviously, I need to be able to speak to people.
Harrimont hides behind his good reputation.
He doesn't know who to trust. They're saying the same thing. What must I do to prove my intentions?
Campaign of bribery and coercion.
Has he?
Sure that every house serves him.
I don't know that he has.
A stranger would approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrimont.
Of what deception? Do you have evidence of that?
My Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Kind of evidence.
Harrimont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy.
Okay.
Harrimont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast.
Yeah.
I have copies of the promissory notes Harrimont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both read.
Or these notes might have been... When you say copies, where did you get the notes?
If they ask, say you found...
It's not important. I think it is important if you're handing me forgeries.
Don't expect this.
I'll have to think about it. I can't just go ahead and I can't just go ahead and do that.
Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Observe?
Your mind has gone to
Yeah.
dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Yeah.
Desher's lords and
Well, yeah.
I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
Yeah.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
Yeah, how many votes are you having?
My family's mace.
I suggest you settle down,
The
all of
assembly
you.
is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
So.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. This is the assembly.
Only, yeah.
Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
Well, I'm kind of a guest, aren't I?
Forgive me. I
completely forgot about the message from the guard. Of course you did.
The message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest, the loss of our king.
The loss of the king has hit them hard.
Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
I get it. I get it. Is there any way to break the stalemate?
I'm at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrimont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times.
I noticed.
Dueling for Ender, Harrimont's man.
Yeah.
Found at the Harrimont
One of them wants me to fight for him,
Gavorn, Prince Balin's second,
and the other one wants me to hand over promissory
I only
notes.
wish there was more I could do for you.
Yeah. Let me just chat to him for a minute.
If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne. If you do,
Dylan wants me to champion him.
business between us. Now, do you wish my prince's support?
Oh, I just don't
Will you risk
know.
everything to aid the usurper.
I feel like I need some help to make my decision. Like, I'm trying to remember who would be the better ones. Who would be the better one to go with? I just don't know. Let's go out for a minute. Oh. Doolin's here.
You see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrimont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Uh-huh. trouble with Haramon is...
That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring.
Well, I can't just...
So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your lot in with the snakes?
Well... I haven't decided. So we got an option. We either do the mission for... Balin, or for Haramont. One or the other, we can't do both. I don't think I can do anything for that right now. That's about Nugs. He wants to establish a chantry. I don't really think now's the time to be talking about that. And that person wants us to go into the deep roads. Now, the thing is, Haramont, as everyone says, is the nice guy. The one that's friendly. But probably the one who is the easiest to manipulate as well by that token.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memory? Warden, I'm outraged.
A thief?
What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a look at him?
He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head.
So he was a castless person from the surface?
Imagine.
I can't. It's crazy.
As if
it's crazy imagining that.
Stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
It really is. Okay. So someone's stolen something.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume?
I don't know.
Not
Maybe.
that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Oh, what research are you doing?
About the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left.
No.
They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand.
I see. So you're looking for that.
My mother's
and no doubt you'd like us to help you find it.
Who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
In the deep roads? I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
Mother always said that if anyone could find the... I hear Prince Balin and Lord Haramont have both been sending out small teams. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it.
That could prove she's a noble.
If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much.
Well, we'll try. So many things for us to try, though.
When I last walked this hall,
the Shaper.
Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace.
Unfortunately, that's no longer the case.
The swiftness with which change overtakes us.
But
it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor.
He's the Shaper of Memories. How do you know who I am?
This visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Already?
That is an odd request.
Yeah, someone wants to open a chantry, you see.
One so new to our city. I thought so.
It's Burkle that I'm here for.
He's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. On what basis would you have me insult my ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Can't do it. What harm does it do?
Man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzamar's traditions.
Yeah, that's true.
Very well. He may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god.
Yeah, he can't do that.
The words would come from one of our own.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything more?
No. That's all I really needed to speak to you about. That tells us a bit about the deep roads. We've got some more books to look at here about Orzammar's politics. Oh. This tells us about the Shaper's life. And we've got some details about Dwarven religion. I don't really think I should be doing this. But there we go. We've done it now. So, we don't really have much of a choice otherwise. But that's all I needed to do there for now. Nothing more I can pick up here at the moment. So what else is there that we can look into here? I think this is actually as far as we can go. So I think, and I'm not too sure if it's a great idea, but I think, as much as people suggest he's evil or whatever, he is a bit harsher. I do think Balin's the better option. Harrowmont's just not quite... I don't think he's the right person for the job. I just don't. Could be wrong. We're going to check the other places that we can go here before we make that decision. What's down here?
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now.
Oh yeah, that's the deep roads.
Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during.
What's that? It's a nug. Yay! I can give that guy his nug now. You get a nug, and you get a nug. Just him. Just him.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I've got a nug for you.
I'm back in the game.
He's back in the game.
I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Good. See you later. That's really all I was interested in finding out there. I'll go and tell that guy that he's allowed to do his prayer meeting. But that's all. Not build a temple, as he probably wants to.
Andraste teaches that patience is
Yeah.
but with... Oh,
He agreed to let you hold a prayer meeting.
I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry.
Good.
Please, come.
I don't intend to. See you later. Let's go down here first. Into Dust Town. Just want to take a quick look around.
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I
Good question.
We'll get plenty.
Oh, I've been stunned. Okay, I'll fight these guys. Who else? More thugs taken down. They fell down. Let's chat to this guy.
You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
It's not a uniform.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin?
Mm.
I have that opportunity.
He wants a job for me.
Someone with a few connections above ground.
Depends what you're asking.
You know, they make these ridiculous laws, like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium.
Oh yeah.
Gift the stone provides us to show her love.
No law should regulate that, he says.
Pages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the circle.
Oh, Godwin.
I got you.
You're not going to have to worry about that anymore.
I could see fit to say, you can keep it, or since you can travel freely
yeah.
here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying.
Oh yeah, he's buying.
If you bring back his return order, I could.
Oh, he could give me some money as a finder's fee.
20 sovereigns as a finder's. More so
Must be
for someone
dangerous.
like you. Most dwarves born down here have a net. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable.
I do have that kind of money. I do have that kind of money, but I'm not going to do it.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element.
I'm out of my element down here, am I?
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, I mean this person in?
Oh, I don't know.
You walked into a
You've just
shoddy
turned
fight,
yourself in.
And I've already passed your... Yes, I'm...
Why don't you just tell me where it is? And then there's no worries. That would have made more sense. It's just a regular beggar. Idle dwarf. Another beggar. And someone called Zerlinda.
It's for my son. He's sick.
She needs me to spare a coin.
Thank you.
There you go.
A stranger would care so much when my...
It's only a little bit of money.
I can't bear to even think of it.
What do they want to do?
My father is castless, as is he. I used to be a miner.
She stripped her cast. Well, she didn't do it. Someone else did.
Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Why would your son be castless?
Traced through the child's same-sex parent.
Oh, right,
Had
okay.
my baby been a girl, she would have been a minor.
But because it's a boy...
My son is considered tainted forever by his father.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't there any other solution?
I can become castless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised
Okay.
children like this, right?
Begging for change, sleeping in doorways. Maybe I can reason with your family.
But why?
Don't want to see a child suffer, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do anything about it.
My father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and I do not think he will listen to you.
Oh well.
But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promised.
Sure. Probably can't do anything. That's why I didn't actually promise anything. A slum house. We got a beggar here. And not much else going on. While we're down here, they didn't have a stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests that he may have passed it to someone in the proving grounds. For offense proof this is true. So we have to go back. But yeah, that's kind of the home to the castless people, I guess, to the poor and people who no one's interested in assisting. Go to the commons now. Also the proving grounds. I don't know. Might have to try and go to the proving grounds to see if we can do anything. I don't know if we can actually get in there yet, though. I just don't know.
Was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Can I go in here, do you think? I can. Good! Excuse me. Not that there's much we can actually do here, but... some sort of... there we go. There's whatever we're looking for. It's over that way. Can't open that door, though. For that one, put your weapons away. Can't go that way. I don't actually think we can get to this quest marker. Can't pick the lock, obviously, because it's a heavy door. We actually can't get anywhere right now.
Good day, stranger.
Welcome to the proving arena.
Fighters make their preparations, but
Come back to watch the show later.
Enjoy our...
I will. Right now, though, I need to find out how you get in there. I don't think we can get in there. Right now. No. Let's just go.
Harrowmont's men are gonna get their beards handed.
Oh, well. Looks like we have to come to a decision. No, you know what? I think we're going to help Harrowmont. I think that we have to help the good guy. Just the idea of a tyrannical leader there is not
My entire bag of herbs, you fool.
Not sitting well with me.
Do not think I am unaware of where
The dog ate all her herbs. Her bag of herb.
It is your own fault for being so entirely gluttonous.
Yeah. Okay. We know what we're doing then. We know what the choice is. We have to find his guy and tell him that we'll fight for him. No, because I'm pretty sure that other guy, I mean, he was asking me to plant fake evidence
News of the hour.
as well, which I can't accept that. Just can't accept it, I'm afraid. I have to go all the way back. Support Lord Harrimont at your own peril.
Sorry, can't talk.
A crier's work is never done. Seems to be doing it right now. Okay, we're gonna do this mission. We're gonna take Harrimont's side. Because we have to, we don't, you know. The other options aren't great.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harold, provings are how our ancestors show their judgment, pitting body against body in a ring of scared stone. Everyone, Balin is.
What do you want me to do?
As Harrimon's champion.
I'll enter the proving.
The key fighters we lost were Guidon. You can look for them
Guidon
in the
and Basil.
chambers behind the ring, and be sure it's before the fights begin. If you need to
After
find
the
me
first
again,
bout, no one
I will
can.
wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip, perhaps even word of your victory.
Yeah, maybe. That's the mission we're doing. We've made our decision. Now we just have to live with it. So we're going to head to those proving grounds and, well, first of all, it might allow us to actually get in and speak to the person, or deal with the person who stole from the Shaperate. Here it goes. In fact, there are a couple of things I needed to do. I'm going to go to that tavern and just see if we can convince that guy to let his grandson, I don't know, regain his caste. Is that what we're doing? That's Doolin. We're not interested in him.
What are you looking at, stranger?
I met your daughter.
Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine. What?
She's gonna die.
She'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do.
I mean, she's not gonna. It's her
I never
child.
wanted her gone. Just a little cur.
It's her child.
Life if she got rid of it. Look, just tell
It's
her.
a baby.
We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that.
That what?
Just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Okay. And there we are. We've solved that problem pretty much immediately. So I'll tell you, we'll go and tell her that she can come home, he says. Quickly do that, and then we'll go to the proving grounds. Because we need to get that guy, or whoever it was, that stole the thing. Good news, he says to come home.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What?
I want you both to come home.
I don't believe he said, but maybe. Maybe Mother convinced him.
I think I convinced him.
If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you.
It's okay. Don't feel that you desperately have to. He might not be able to become a Grey Warden. There's not that many of us left right now. Well, there are, but the others are, what did he say, over 1,000 miles away? I think that's what Alistair said early on in the game. In fact, did he say 10,000 miles away? Was he exaggerating, do you think? Or is it actually that far? Who knows?
Another? I just gave you one.
See there?
Dog.
His dog is obviously asking her for treats all the time. Okay. So before we do anything else... What's this? So who do I need to speak to? Find out why Basil won't fight. Can we go in here yet? Oh, we can. So first of all, I'm going to go down here and do this. See? All these thugs. And this is Fixer Graydon, who's the one that I'm assuming is the one who stole the book. Or who bought the book off that guy, at least. Yep. Well, the good news then is we got the book back. Who's this? Gwydon.
You new in the fights? I don't.
Oh, you don't remember seeing me before?
Was. Name's Guidon.
He just tendered his resignation.
Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Dulin asked me to speak to you.
That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons.
Oh, what are your
It's
reasons?
Not so much what happened as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source. Lord
Oh, who was the source?
already given up with him. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
Alright.
Oh,
ridiculous.
Where did
he
you
isn't
hear
conceding.
This? That's more reliable than a member of the assembly.
His own... heard it from Dulin.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Dulin. Maybe
exactly.
You're right. I'm just a warrior.
You've tried to stay out of the politics.
Noble politics. If I
well, there you go.
Out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's
It was.
For his own gain. Maybe I will at that.
Yeah, get back in the proving, knock some heads about. That's what we want, right? Well, that's one of them. I believe the other one. And there you go. We've got Guidon to agree to get back in the fights. Basil's the other one, isn't he?
The proving master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
Never seen you in my life.
But it's pretty obvious who you're working for.
So who am I working for?
I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the proving. In that case, never mind.
Oh no, I was. Dulin wants me to find out.
I don't mean anything personal. Just tell Dulin. Tell him I sprained.
Tell him he sprained his wrist.
This out.
Sounds like someone threatened you.
I'm a good man. I try to live by the Paragon's examples, but it's not always easy.
No, I'm sure it's not.
I'm not proud of. This will just be another addition to the list. Look, it's just when I was younger.
He had a thing for a girl.
Girl Revelka, lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne.
Okay.
Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop.
Oh, right. So they're blackmailing you based on.
Balin's fighter Miaja showed me love letters they have from Revelka to me.
Are they real?
If I fight, they'll expose us. You do.
I can get the letters back.
Balin's fighter Miaja has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, but you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Okay. So we need to go and find her. She must be at the other side. Down this path somewhere. So let's find her. There was a story of provings there. Right, she's in here. Oh, there we go. The door's unlocked.
Moving on.
That was easy. See you later. Oh look, there she is. She's not going to like it when she learns that that she doesn't have those letters anymore. There you go, Basil.
Proving's almost starting. I should leave if you...
There's your letters.
No. I don't want to know. I can't.
Thank you.
What it means to know my Revelsion.
See, they've been blackmailing people. I was right.
I will be glad to fight for Harrimont in the Provings.
Excellent.
Thank you again, friend.
There we are. We are now ready for the Proving.
Aha, you're back.
And let's do it.
Did you wish to fight in the Proving today?
I'd like to fight as Lord
Well,
Harrimon's
that's a
champion.
surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king.
What about I have?
Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven...
Alright, you were going to call me that anyway.
We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Ready and eager.
I'd like to hear. I will warn you, though.
Last chance to make
Once the
preparations.
fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. Do you
Well, that's
want
fine.
to start, or would you like some time? The fighter's quote.
I want to fight. Let's go.
This is a glory proving.
Let's do it.
Fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin.
Yeah.
First up is Suwern of the warrior caste.
Why am I covered in blood already?
When Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this
There we go.
very ring.
That's who we got.
Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him in Lord Harrimont's name
So there we go.
is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
We've made our decision.
House I took, and our future King Balin.
Yeah, okay.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay. Don't knock me down. There we go. I win.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
I win. Ah.
That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly.
I thoroughly trounced him.
Opponent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
why not?
Let us. This is a glory proving.
The next
Fought
fight.
under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Harrimont's champion takes on
I have to take on two people.
Duo. The warrior caste twin terrors now fighting for Prince Balin.
Miaja and Lucian.
Lukejan.
Lukejan, should I say.
May the stone honor you.
Uh-huh.
First warrior to fall is
I like that one.
Fight!
First warrior to fall, so if one of them dies, is that enough? I've stunned him. And I win. Not so difficult, really. Done yet?
The Grey Warden.
We got there. All of his other guys are dead, right?
Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily.
Yep.
Are you ready for your next opponent?
Oh, is it going to be 3 people?
Excellent. This is
It doesn't matter, you know, we don't have anything else we can do apart from win.
The paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King and
Yeah, we heard that.
Harrimont's champion has held the fields.
The Silent
We'll find
Sisters.
out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan.
Hanashan.
Our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Yeah.
First warrior.
The self-mutilation's supposed to frighten me. I mean, look, I took out like almost half of her health just by doing that. And she's dead. None of these fights have been difficult so far. Yep.
Will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sisters' support was a great boost for Balin.
Yeah, and they lost.
Ready for your next opponent?
Another one. Okay.
Excellent. Let us. This
Let's
is
fight.
A glory proving.
Yeah,
This
seen
round
that bit.
is paired combat. Just at master of
All we need to know is who are we fighting.
Wojciech Ivo
Wojciech
has never
Ivo.
won the same way twice.
What will he do
What
today?
will the Grey Warden Choose your second.
Choose my
for
second.
You face Wojciech Ivo and Milan.
In support of Haramont, I choose Basil.
Last one standing will be declared.
Because these are the people that are.
Fight!
Well, that Wojciech guy's dead, so. And so's he. The fight is over. Yeah, you got your honor back. Is that the fight over or what?
The Grey Warden.
Yeah, and my
Wojciech
second.
Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Haramont picked wisely.
Yep, he did.
Are you ready for your next opponent?
I have another one.
Excellent. This is
Sure, why not?
Only 2 warriors remain.
Piotr
Fighting for his
Edu-
royal cousin Balin, Piotr Iduken has led his
Piotr
team to
Iduken.
triumph over every opponent so
Iduken.
far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Haramont.
Risen from nothing to stand at the summit.
A full unit of
4 soldiers. Throne will never leave House Iduken. Okay, both of them. Did not say we were supposed to have 4. I've only got 3. There's only 3 of us. They've got 4. Better watch out, he's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. I'm just gonna go and kill the other one, just because he's annoying me. That way, we can all focus on Piotr. Who's not going to be that tough to defeat, really. I said I was supposed to command 4, though. He had 4. Well, I'm only allowed 2? 4 on 3 and we annihilate them. Win again.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
One of our men died, though.
Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship?
Well, unless someone comes down to fight me like Balin
Then
or
it is
something.
my honor to declare this
The ancestors
Grey
favour
Warden
Haramont.
champion of the proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Haramont.
That was an
Through
honor.
this day, we affirm the friendship between
There we go.
our
What now?
You showed him.
I did show them.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate.
Must meditate before his fight.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But your
I should shut you down hard.
I merely
Instead, I'm going to go and put the book back where it came from.
Not bad for a surfacer.
When my arm heals, you watch out, Dustin.
Uh-huh. He's telling me how he's going to be so much better when his arm's healed. Okay, so yeah, so we have to go back to Tapsters for that part. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go to the Shaperate first. Give them back their book that was stolen. I wonder actually, just want to see something. The people that were down here, are they still down here?
That was a good fight.
She learned a lot from me, did she? Yeah. I learned a lot as well. I learned that you had blackmail notes.
I can't believe it. The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet, Duster.
Yeah, I was pretty good, wasn't I? It shouldn't be that much of a surprise to anybody but them. I think I have to go remember rightly, I have to go all the way across there to the Shaperate. And once we're there, we'll be able to, well, be able to give them back their book. That's really the only thing that matters, isn't it? In the Diamond Quarter, I've killed 978 things, most of which are people, interestingly enough. Can't remember which door it is. It's not that one. That's obviously Haramont's estate. We'll go back there in a minute, because I think that'll be where we want to go. He'll be a weak king, he says. They've got nothing to say that helps them in any way. Now, they have to be more careful about what they're saying as well now, you see. Because it looks like he's been favoured. Shaperate. Go and give the book back. Just because people shouldn't be stealing from here, really.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude.
Yeah, no worries. See you later. So once we eventually do go down into the deep roads, there are quests obviously that we do need to complete down there. But right now, let's go back and speak to... see if we can speak to Haramont. After all, we did just win him a battle.
Legion of the dead warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzamar's deadliest warriors behind him.
Does he? So what they're saying is he's gonna... Questions remain as to Balin's involvement. I think that he is involved, but you know. Oh, he's in the tavern. I've gone to completely the wrong place. But we did clear another quest there, so I can't complain too much. There's a couple of things in the deep roads, and we will have to go down there eventually. Lolinar
Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just
stomps in here like he's entitled. Who's Ogren?
He comes up here 2-3 times a week.
Oh, he wants to do a suicidal rescue mission.
I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after
Oh, lovely.
young Lord Mino.
Who's Branka?
Oh,
oh, right.
Quite an honor for a girl from the Smith caste.
Well, there we go. A paragon. Why did she go in there?
She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house.
She never asked to find a house.
About politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn.
Sounds about right.
Anyone who said they'd come after her.
Did she? I should get going. I don't... You know, I think that's just someone we might have to help as well, isn't it? Among all the others that we have to help. Okay. Oh, there's a nug. I'll have that. We can use those. You see? It's like a store of some kind. That's that girl who wants to be a mage. I'm not sure how much I can help her there. I mean, the Circle of Magi is not exactly up and running, is it? But, nevertheless, let's move on.
Atrosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing.
It was amazing.
Bringing both Basil and Widon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him.
Good.
There'd no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie.
Yeah, I'm going to go and do that quest for the other guy now. No, I'm just kidding. Excellent, lead the way. Let's get this part of the quest out the way. Let's see.
His lordship appreciates your support.
Good. So he won't mind if I go and speak to him then. Lord Harrimont.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials.
Well, it's fine. I won.
And I thank you
every fight.
to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. For us, the Darkspawn is a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to.
No, I understand.
Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back.
Yeah, so we need to... He has to be king.
And right now, there is no sure way to get there.
I understand.
Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
No.
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common
So,
folk.
we need something done about this person.
So far, no one has managed. Jarvia has her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminal. If
You'd like me to go and find her and take her down.
The Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule. Do this.
I'll go right now.
I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia
Good.
in
Thank you.
Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Right, we need to do this, because we need to get him on the throne, because if he's not on the throne, well, we won't really get much of a... give him that skill. I'm just going to put him up a bit more strength-wise. And... I feel like... I'm going to put this Mental Fortress skill on him as well. Just out of interest as well, I want to see if any of this gear that I've got from before is going to be any use to him. I think that one would be, but probably not that one, to be honest. Get rid of that. Those gloves are definitely better than what he's got, so we'll get rid of those. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's go.
His lordship appreciates your support.
Don't know what Doolin's doing. He doesn't want to speak to us right now, so we're going to go and see if we can get rid of some criminals. If we can, that'll solve a lot of problems and hopefully allow us to get him on the throne and get us the soldiers we need to overturn the blight. If we can. And so on we go. Into more fighting. Oh, I'm being attacked by a lot of Balin's fanatics. Quite a lot of guys actually to go after us. Just there. Got him. We got him. And that's it. Now I get some health poultices from them. Only small ones, but you know, could be worse, could be none at all. Nothing from him. Okay, looks like we're done for now. Let's get on with it. Get on with it. Or something. Okay, so we're looking to take down some criminals.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way.
Hey, it's alright.
Stay away from me. I don't know nothing about it.
She doesn't know anything about the Carta.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way.
Where can I find Jarvia's base?
Make me go back there.
So she's been there before, but she doesn't want to tell us anything. It's Alamar's Emporium. Let's take a look around. Maybe this one will tell me.
Shine your shoes.
Nope. I don't need someone to shine my shoes.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yeah. No, I got them much deeper in the earth.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there,
I mean, you build buildings using it, but He's going to fall into the sky.
Yeah.
I just say he has to hold on really tightly with his feet, yeah?
Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Gravity.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Uh-huh. That's how it works, yeah. You're absolutely right.
I didn't do it, sir. I swear.
Keep asking questions like that and you'll get dragged in soon enough.
Okay.
I didn't do it, sir. No questions.
He's never seen them. See, nobody's going to answer questions.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the...
Where's Jarvia's base? Okay, so if I keep asking, maybe eventually they will drag me in.
No one, don't look at me.
Don't look at him.
Look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in dust.
She wants me to help her.
Help a poor cripple.
I might have money if you have information.
No,
You know, Jarvia?
run with her.
Okay.
Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago.
She's got everybody with both legs bearing swords.
Both legs bearing swords for her.
Where can I
Won't be
find
easy.
her?
She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid.
Paranoid?
She's got Carta
I guess she
all
probably
carrying
has to,
these fingerbone
if she's
tokens.
leading like a criminal cartel.
Mark into them, so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base
Okay.
all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if
You need
you
a
show up
token.
without it- Can't help you there, Salraka. The Carta members keep them real
So I have to find a
tight.
Carta member.
Now, how about that coin you promised? I'll
Sure,
think
here's
of
5
you
for the
when-
road. That helps us a little bit, I suppose, but we need to work out where one of these entrances are. There is a door there to a house in the
Hey there,
slums.
stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once.
It's everywhere. That's the problem.
There's nowhere she
Nowhere
can't see.
can't see.
Okay. Let's take a look in this house and see if there's an entrance there. Yeah, we're just
Jarvia
people.
said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations.
I was just looking for tokens, guys, and you're it. There's some kind of horrible bone-breaking noise there.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill you.
Ancestors. What do they teach you on the surface? You
Fight like an
bleeding
archdemon.
Sweet bloody stone.
That's my job. Mm-hmm.
The base is below the city.
Yeah.
You
How do I get there?
get to it through the wall of the 3rd house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open.
Okay.
Will you let me go now?
Don't want you to be there when I get there.
Oh, thank you.
If you are, you will die. Yeah, understand. Just see what's in here while we're here. Armored dwarven boots. And a longbow. And whatever's on that guy. Out we go. 3rd house, he said. 1, 2, what? 3? Here? It's made of solid stone, no visible means of opening it. There's a small slot. Let's put the token in the slot, and the door unlocks. And we go inside. To our doom, haha! Or something like that. That's how it works, right? We awake in a cave. They're going to attack us immediately, so I suppose we just get ready for it.
What's the password?
The password is...
Looks like we have a mark.
It's dice gum, yeah. I'm not sure I should have done this, you know, because actually... He never told us there was a password, did he? Surely it was obvious that we weren't their gang. I mean, surely that was obvious. We're not dwarves. None of us are dwarves. It should have been obvious that we were not... You know, what are we supposed to say? We are not the humans you're looking for? Well, if we're lucky, now that we're in, no one else is going to question it. I was wrong. Trap. Oh, your trap's not going to work anymore, is it? Good. Right, what's in here? More of them. I'm just going to go over here and get rid of the one with the crossbow. The stunned one. And I'll move round. Seems to just eat our way through these groups just now. Alright, let's see what's in all these crates and containers. And we got a journal. Someone called Jammer who's hiding a stash apparently.
What do you need? You don't have
nothing.
To do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Good, don't fall apart again.
And thanks for the warm concern.
For a moment there I thought you might actually have cared. Yeah, he didn't like that. I'm not surprised, because I chose the completely wrong options there. I reckon that's the way we need to go, but let's see what's in this room. Oh, more thugs. Who's this guy? A Qunari mercenary? Well, what's he doing here? They've got more than just dwarves down here. Well, that one died pretty fast. Yeah, he totally just annoyed Alistair, that's great. I mean, I don't think they hate me, do they?
And done.
Maybe they do. Maybe I've made him really upset now. We did blood magic, he wasn't happy about it. Oh, more. Quite a lot of them coming out of that door. Got that one while we were attacking the other one. Anyone else coming? I guess so. There's a lot of them in this room, weren't there? Suppose we have to fight this one too. I'm stunned. Right, there we go. We can go to the room at the other end next. There's nobody else in here, so I need to just... A metal kite shield. Do you know what? I feel like I need to just speak to him for a minute. I had another dream about the archdemon. Me too. He thinks it saw us. Whatever you want to call it.
What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
Already being extra careful.
We have to be extra careful.
I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
I think that was official at the beginning of our journey, to be quite honest. Should have taken that, really. But never mind. Into this place. An elven mercenary with a Qunari. Actually, I need to take her first, because all that magic that she's using could be a problem. Okay, she is down. Now the Qunari will be easy. Like that, see? Oops, I should have checked for traps before I did that. Didn't really make that much of a difference, though. Onward we go. There's another 2 paths here. Oh no, there's only one. Okay, well that's easy then. Just take the one path. More thugs, I'm not concerned. That one's done. Almost done. Finish, there we go. This one's hidden himself behind a table, thinking it would slow me down. He was right. He was correct. felt happy doing what he was doing, but ultimately it didn't work out for him. This looks like a...
What do you need?
Never mind for now. Let's have a look and see where this door takes us. Excuse me a moment. In fact, given that door appears to kind of go round a corner, I wonder where this door goes. The door that's left up here. Does that map... No, that goes to a completely different area. Well, let's take down who's here. We want to clear this place out anyway. There we go, take these ones as well. Stop, there's a trap. He resisted the trap though, so it's fine. Yeah, this isn't where their leader is, so it must be that other path. Must be the other path. She can level up, so let's level her up. I feel like she could be an arcane warrior. But she's not, she's going to be that. Yeah, we'll do that for her. Arcane shield. Give her a spirit healing skill and see if she actually uses it. I think we already know that the answer to that's probably no, but at least we can pick up some gear that we can sell or use. Most likely sell, but you know. Let's see. So it looks like it's this way to finish them off. So let's go finish them off. I mean, we basically wiped out all of her gang anyway.
Don't look now.
Right, there's a tripwire there, don't go too far. There we go, disarmed that trap. There's probably another one. No, I thought there'd be one between those barrels. Now let's have a look at some of this gear that we've picked up, see if any of it's any use. Leather helm, hardened, no. Gloves, no. They're very basic. Dwarven boots, not really. Juggernaut armor, not for me. She can't wear the boots. And, okay, they're useless. Weapons. Dwarven war axe. No. This dagger is the same quality as that, so no. That's not much better. Great sword. No. We'll drop one of those mauls. In fact, what's that? 11.2 versus 13.5. Now that can go. And I don't use bows, so there's no point in doing that. Can he make use of that kite shield? Is it better than what he has? No, it's not. Get rid. That's fine. Okay, that clears out a little bit of that stuff. And didn't really give us much in the way of equipment to actually use, though, did it? 2 paths we can go down. Let's go down this one first, because it's closest.
Trap, so simple to see, really.
Yeah, well, the trap's gone now. Bring them to us. There's a cart of jailer there. Well, I'm going to go and see what these guys are up to, get rid of them. It'd be great if we could find someone somewhere that could prove that Balin was the bad guy. Although I already know he was, so maybe we can just lock him in. Never mind killing him. So who's this?
Stranger. Please, stranger. Please,
didn't want to.
Let me out. I see you bear no love
Need the
for
key.
Jarvia.
One of these guys must have the key. Presumably the jailer around the corner, actually. You know, because he's the jailer. Who is this guy?
It's done, naturally.
Thank you.
There you go.
We've been down here. It's been so long.
You're the only person down here.
My friend didn't make it. Just
stopped eating one day. That'll be because he died. Right, we'll let him leave. Let him escape. He just disappeared. Just made himself disappear. That might not be a good sign. Or he's just using stealth to get out of sight, I suppose. Which is understandable. Oh, door's open. So where's this? This will be the route to their leader, I hope.
Which one first? Yes.
Oh, they've got assassins on us now. If the assassins were actually any good at their job, I might have been worried. But they're not. So let's not be too bothered. I can see people up there, I can see somebody there. Just get fighting them. Yeah, I keep detecting this trap, but I have no idea where it is right at this second. Oh, I see, they're in the middle of the floor there. One thing I would say is they can set off their own traps. It does happen. Who ordered death, he says. Cake or death? Cake, please. Door open. So yeah, this is obviously quite a walk. They did say it's a big area to go through. Oh, there we go. We can level up our friend. I'll just do that. Yes. Wait, I didn't... What happened there? I didn't actually get to choose his skill. I guess I got no choice. I have to just move on. Okay. This looks like the last chamber. It probably isn't. There's probably more. Get the elf with her magic. Not much here. Watch for traps though. Most of the stuff's just garbage. No, this isn't the last chamber, there's another one. Or two or three. Doors open in this one. Well, that goes somewhere. And where does this go?
Success.
They both go to different locations. This has got a chamber at the end of it. Which presumably is full of bad guys. Oh no! It's full of giant spiders! Because of course it is. Not that giant spiders are that much of a problem. See? That's them. All done. Moving on. So that path there was opened. Does that mean that might be an exit? Is that where that guy sneaked away to? Oh no, or maybe it's full of thugs. Well, one way or another, we'll go and check the other path after we've cleared them out. Oh, I'm being knocked around here. take them out. Okay. Okay, so there's like dragon things down there. These are just, it would appear, rooms that stuff is being stored in. What is that? Some kind of, it almost looks like a rhino with some hard horns. With a lot of them. But we found a lot of stashes around here, which I don't hate. There's some dragonlings down here that are probably going to attack. Oh no, they've been tamed. Okay, well it's not this way. So now we know where that path was going to take us. Nowhere, really. But we did pick up a decent amount of stuff from doing it. And this way is the way we need to go to hopefully finish things off. Well, look how many injuries I've got, actually. I've been living with them for goodness knows how long. This will do one injury at a time. I don't even know why, because... And another one.
We're on our way.
And another one.
Yes.
And one more. That's why we had blood all over us every time they were looking at me. See, anyone else got injuries? Apparently not. Okay, let's do it. Here we are. I've killed all your friends.
Finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his
Well,
own men.
he is sending his allies, though.
Stranger, it doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
It won't be you.
You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over.
Oh, will I?
Kill them, but leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
Oh, she wants to try and keep me alive and kill all the others. What makes her think that suddenly her guys are going to be strong enough to defeat me? Exactly. See, she runs away, that's why she thinks she can't be beat. She thinks I can't see her. That's the problem. Get up. I need to take these guys down. Can I attack them instead of just standing there? To her, she needs help. She says. She's almost down. See, she's not going to be a problem anymore. Because she's dead. The criminals have lost. As far as I'm concerned. What did I miss? Ah, it's not that good. Lots of stuff to get rid of now. Ooh, that was a trap. Oops, can I get up anytime soon? Arrows that I don't need. Yeah, I won't get any of that. Or that.
Moving on.
Actually, do you know what? We're going to empty our garbage again. And take the stuff that's in these chests, because I probably... Yeah, okay. Calm down. Luckily, he's happy with us. He's not concerned. Because he's kind of attached himself to us, if you like. And that should be our way out of here, I hope. I'll just take everything. Sell it, obviously. And this should, I hope, be a way out. Probably back to where we came from. Carter shop. The Carter shop.
God, by all the beards of my ancestors.
Where did I come from?
You made a hole in my wall.
No, I didn't.
It does?
Oh, if people find out about this, my business will be ruined.
My business will be ruined. They'll think I'm dead.
Don't worry, Jarvie's dead.
How? Did you? You did, didn't you?
And then I climbed out of there into your shop, yeah.
I don't want anything to...
You're gonna tell them I did what? Made a hole in your wall?
Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another...
Anything about what's happening with the king? He doesn't want anything to do with it.
My father did, but the Idukans have served us well.
Have they?
If it is the ancestors' wisdom...
Previously, that doesn't mean they are going to now.
Has she been bothering you?
She's like a tick, won't let go. She wants to be a mage.
I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notes. Magic.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that.
If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter. I'm sorry she bothered you.
No, it's okay.
She's a smith. The ancestors
yeah, she's a smith. That's our job.
Your mind off the insult by showing you around the store.
Okay, let's see what you got. I can sell you some stuff. It's the main thing I'm here for. Just to sell you the stuff I don't need. Like that and that. Both of those and that. And this. They weren't much use. Dwarven helmets. I mean, you know, it's not a bad thing, but it's not great either. What about these? Pushback strikers in drakeskin. They require 20 strength and are restricted to a rogue. But only do... Oh yeah, they are actually not much better than what we have, okay. Those are basic. Those are basic. Those are not. I think Alistair would benefit from having these, wouldn't he? So I'll buy them. I'll buy them, I said, so I sold them. I know, I don't get it either. I'll buy it back in a minute. Buy back the... Oh, which one was it? Was it that one? No. I've now forgotten which ones they were. It was something that was better for Alistair, wasn't it? So it wasn't the leather armour. Was it those? It was those boots that I wanted back. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm going to sell him some other stuff, because see all these runes are great, but I've got no... weapons that are enchantable right now. So I'll sell them all. Because I don't really need them. There's a lot of this stuff that I just don't use. There's lyrium we could do with. They can all go, because I'm not going to use them. Okay, we can leave. See you there. Back to the commons. Back to the real world. That TV show. From years ago. We've cleared up quite a lot here now. And so now we go back and we tell our friend that we've cleared out the bad guys. And that's probably going to be about where we have to come to an end after that. Because there's still so much to do. I mean, the deep roads are somewhere we eventually have to go. That's quite a long section of the game as well.
News of the hour.
Oh, Balin's furious that I've endorsed the wrong people Let's see.
His lordship appreciates.
He has nothing to say to us, so I don't know why he's still showing up as a marker.
I heard the news.
Yep, they're dead.
Javier and her Carter are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect
Well, you know,
surrender.
offered them mercy, but they chose to fight.
I have no desire to go back on my word. But when
well, he raised the stakes. What did he do?
He is forcing a vote in the
He's forcing a vote.
To help with your troops, I will require your
one last time he needs assistance.
Yes, a smokeless fuel.
They made her, yeah.
2 years ago,
that's why she's a paragon.
House into the deep roads on a mad quest.
So now we have to go to the deep roads.
Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the assembly would be honor bound to accept her.
If it gets you on the throne, I'll speak to Branka.
Crossroads known it is many miles below.
Many miles.
But I can provide a map to lead you.
He's going to give us a map.
Thank you again.
There we go then. So it's the deep roads for us. I'm going to just boost some things. I'm just going to do that just now. Let's boost our stealth to the next level. Okay, that will do nicely. So off we go then, to the deep roads. And that's where things start to get a little more interesting. Plus there's a few quests for us to do down there too. Finding people and stuff. So we'll head down there. At that stage I think we'll probably have to finish. I thought I saw somebody doing something that it shouldn't be. But I didn't, it's fine. Now, as long as they let me past without any troubles.
Have you seen a Grey Warden here? I've been privy to the rumor that he, or...
I'm searching for Branka.
Hey, you understand this was many mugs ago.
I'm the Grey Warden.
If you're the best they got, then
Standards have fallen down.
I suppose that would account for an elf being down here. Say,
it would,
I
wouldn't
ask
it?
you a favor?
Why not? Everyone else does.
And if you've ever heard of me before, it's probably all been about how I piss ale and kill little boys.
That's about... That's pretty accurate, yeah.
And that's mostly true. But the part they never say.
He's the only one trying to save the Paragon.
One still trying to save our only Paragon. If you're looking for Branka,
yeah.
I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for.
Might be helpful in finding her.
Be pretty sodding helpful in finding her.
If the chase, you can come if info's good.
Looking for the anvil of the void.
Okay, yeah.
To building golems.
Yeah.
Smith Carradine built it.
I knew that.
With it, Orzammar had
100 years of peace.
While it was protected by the golems, as far as anyone knows.
The anvil was built in old Ortan Tig. Tig, whatever.
Looking there. All she knew was that it was past Carradine's
Past Carradine's Cross.
No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
Well, I can get there.
Let's get moving. Branka's not gonna sodding find herself.
Well, I think she probably has, but yeah. Okay, so presumably he's to stay in my group. I'm trying to see who I want to take out. What's he? He's a warrior. Well, I'll tell you what. Sorry, Alistair. But he's coming into our team. Oh, no, do you know what, actually? A couple of warriors wouldn't hurt. Would not hurt. At all. We'll enter the deep roads.
What's this? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you.
Can't allow me past the front lines.
Man. This Grey Warden is on a quest to find your Paragon.
Exactly.
Take your stinking head off.
What he's trying to say is we have permission.
I suppose he's the next best thing in both skill and arrogance. You may pass. I'd offer more assistance,
yeah.
But my command post is here. All of Orzammar relies
They need to hold the line.
Hold this line.
How far to Carradine's Cross?
No one's been there in centuries, but both Balin and Harrowmount had men looking just this week.
I see.
course not.
Is it just Darkspawn, or are there
You're
more
bound to
stuff?
run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Sounds good. There's a deep stalker.
Walk on two legs.
Head of a worm.
Head of a worm.
And they travel in packs.
Watch it. Best
I
of
should
luck.
go down. What's that quest that it's telling me to go to look at? I'm trying to see what. I'm Paragon Branca. I need to look at the stuff that my allies are doing as well. But this is our entrance to the deep roads. And that's Carradon's Cross, but I'll tell you what we're going to do first. There's lots to look at there. We're going to go there first because I want to see if we can find any of the quests, obviously, that we had other than that one. So these are the deep roads. These are full of all sorts of monsters. And they're quite dangerous. You see? I can't actually go anywhere here. Okay then. Well, apart from that way, which I completely missed somehow. Yeah, so these are basically caves running under the world, I guess. Where the dwarves find all sorts of things. So there's the Darkspawn that we were waiting for. I'm going to go for this emissary just because he's a pain. Because if I let him attack me with all of his magic, it'll take me down a lot quicker. Just a pity it doesn't have some kind of morale impact on the Darkspawn. I don't know how you would have an impact on the morale of living corpses. I don't suppose they have much in the way of a concern for it. Not really. Okay, so we'll go this way. Let's see what's here. Oh, more enemies. Come on then. I think I need to take out these guys over here with the bows. Just because I can. That's it. I get the next ones. There's lots of them here. Okay, just leave them for now. Everyone's going to go and get them now anyway. A black runestone. There's a lot of different paths available to me here. I don't think there's anything down this one. Guess it doesn't hurt to take a look. There are indeed some Darkspawn here. Ouch. Quite a lot of them actually. So apparently I accidentally hit my own guys there, I think. Kill him! Take him out! Don't let him survive. All that sort of thing. Okay, oh, what's that? I thought there was something interesting there. There wasn't. Oh, longsword for Darkspawn. Right, that was the path we came from on the right. That's the other path that's here. And once we've looked around this area, we'll head back deeper into the old deep roads. Oh, it's deep stalkers. So they got the head of a worm. Oh yeah, kind of they do, I suppose. There's so many of them, that's the thing. They attack in massive groups. In fact, you know what? Wait. Because down here it's just a little bit, nothing major. That way, what's that way? That would probably take us back to that bit we were at before. So first of all, let's go this way. Just so we can see what's that. That's the way we came in, isn't it? Yeah, go back that way. We want to turn right or turn left? Yeah, left first. Yeah, because this takes us somewhere else. Deeper in. It's as well to search out the whole of the deep roads. That's just lots of things to find here as we walk around. This, I believe, would take us to a different road. That takes us back to behind. No, not there. That way takes us to behind a bit we were at earlier. Yeah. Is there anything there for me to take? No, there's not, so we'll go back. Okay, so the next little quest for us is to go down this way. Into this chamber that's filled with deep stalkers. Should have guessed, really. Nice little trap. They just pop up out of the ground waiting for you. I attack it instead of just standing there. Eventually, it would appear we could. Okay, we got some arrows that are completely useless for these characters. And that's it. So the only other thing we can do is go on that path up there. What do they have on them? Health poultices. That's fine for now. So we take a left. I think we just go straight across at this kind of junction, don't we? Yeah, we do. They do all seem to be holding those. I probably should have gone back and checked them out. Could have been quite helpful. Some sort of path below, or... oh, I don't know really. Now this looks like somewhere we'll probably find more darkspawn. There was a place up the top as well, actually, wasn't there, that we didn't check out? Well, it's not, it's deep stalkers. The thing is though, these deep stalker things, they aren't really that difficult to defeat. More of them. See what I mean? Well, where does this take me? I wonder. More? Yeah, here we go. They don't stand a chance, really, do they? We've looked at like everything. Nothing for any of these quests that we kind of started out on. There's a bridge though. That might take us towards where we were earlier. And it might take us to somebody that we're looking for if we're lucky. I mean, I doubt it, but... Money. Money's always useful. Take some more frozen lightning. You can't open any of these places. There's not really much of anything to do there. Yeah, this is going to take us back towards where we were earlier. Certainly plenty of these around. Take it down. Good, let's go. I don't think there are more. You can't get down there because the path's blocked. And that thing, I don't know why it even came for me on its own. Ah, we're back on Darkspawn again. Oh, they're gonna be annoying because of all this magic they're using. Not for much longer though. So, take him down. He's the biggest danger because their magic can do some serious damage. Okay. Moving on. To here, because this is that bridge or whatever that they were blocking. Okay. A bag of limbs. Don't want to have a bag of limbs. But we didn't find any sign of anybody down here, did we?
Over with.
I mean, apart from some of this stuff. We just didn't have much to do. So I guess we're going to go back to the main deep roads and move to the next area, and then that'll be it. Don't think you can go anywhere that way. No. Lava. The floor there was lava. Obviously. So I think that's all we can do in this part of the deep roads. I'm wrong, there's a path on the other side. There is a path on the opposite side. Well, assuming we can get to it. It's there, see? I would say that it's not likely we're going to get there. We'll move to the next area and then that's going to be it for tonight, I think. Yeah, that's Orzammar. There's nowhere else we can go there, so... Orzammar it is. Not Orzammar, what was I talking about? Carden's Cross.
Carden's Cross.
Yeah, we made it.
I believe Harrowmont actually tracked this place down.
Mm-hmm.
This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the
Is
old
he...
Empire. You could get anywhere from here, including Orton Tig.
So do you know where you go from here?
Bronca dug up some maps of the ancient empire. It's a little tough to tell with so much of it collapsed now. But near as I can figure, we're on the right path to Orton Tig.
That's where we need to go, is it?
Not a one.
See any signs?
But trust me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to Carradin's home.
Was she? Okay.
I've been waiting for someone to say.
Let's go. There's other people down here in front of us, though. It looks like we've got a battle on our hands before we go any further. So that's the last thing we'll do tonight. We'll do this battle to ensure that we get to find her.
Look what a couple of
Harriman's lackeys. Let's show them who's king. They're not interested in talking. They just want to fight immediately. Well, she needs to go down before that. But I think running away is going to make me stop attacking. And she's stunned. See, he doesn't even send anybody capable. He sends people that are totally not very clever. Looks like some darkspawn were taken down here. That's the way we have to go. Just run down to the bottom just to close off. Well, there's a path there as well.
That proves to be.
So there you have two paths, one there, one there.
Useful, I'm sure.
Not that often, it turns out. It'd be much better if I could swim.
So when we next return to Dragon Age Origins, we will return to this place and continue our journey. For now though, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed watching more Dragon Age Origins with me, Supernautus. If you have, please feel free to hit that follow button. And if you want to know when I'm going live next, you can head to Twitter at twitter.com/Supernautus. With all the other games we'll be playing as well as this. And if you want to watch everything that I've done previously, you can also head over to YouTube at Supernautus Streams. And there, if you like what you're watching, you're enjoying what you're watching, of all my previous videos, and those that are still to come, please feel free to hit the like button, maybe subscribe too, and hit that notification bell for notifications. For now though, thank you very much, as I say, and good night.